Story time about how I actually got away with sneaking out. It was the summer before my junior year in high school. So my sister and my friend were sleeping at my house. And I didn't live with my parents at this time. Well, 2 a.m. rolls around and we get a text from our friend. And he goes, "Oh, do you want to come to my party right now?" And we really wanted to go, so we had to come up with this elaborate plan on how we were going to get out of my house and get back in. Because we had to worry about a dog who freaks out every time someone leaves and comes back, motion-censored lights, adults waking up at 4:30 in the morning, and I was on the first floor of the house, thank God. So I had my sister put the dog in the bedroom so that way he wouldn't bark whenever we left. And my sister really took one for the team here. And then I told her whenever they wake up, let the dog back out of the room and lock the door, just in case they came to check in on us. So we called an Uber and bolted out of my house. Like for part 2. Okay guys, sneaking out part 2. And for all of you saying like, oh, why'd you have to sneak out if you weren't like, you know, living at your parents'? I lived at my grandparents' house and they are strict. Anyways, so you know, we're at the party and we're having a great time. And I look at my phone and I realize that it's 4 o'clock. And they wake up at 4:30 a.m. So we ordered an Uber and we had the guy drop us off down the street. So we're walking down the street and we finally get to my neighbor's house. And we could see all the lights were on in my house. And my sister's been texting me the whole time basically saying, oh, they're awake, I hear them, OMG, like, you better hurry up. And I'm texting her, like, get the dog in the room, because he would have barked loud if he saw us. And I forget if it was me or her, but one of us had to pee really bad and peed somewhere. So we're basically on our stomachs crawling back to my house through my yard, so that way none of the motion censored lights come on. And one of them came on, and the windows don't really have curtains, so I could see my pap, like, looking outside the window. Oh, there's gonna be a part 3. Okay, part 3, but for all the new people, guys, stop telling me to post the part 2, because I always post my part 2s. Okay, so the motion censored light comes on, and we literally stop dead in our tracks. Meanwhile, we're literally laying in the grass, like, just don't even know what to do. And there's this side door that we were gonna go through. So my sister put the dog in the room and we're just waiting for the techs to run in the house when they're both upstairs. But my pap was looking outside trying to figure out why the light went on. And then I hear him say, oh, it must have just been a deer. So my sister finally texts us like 5 minutes later that, you know, they're both upstairs. And I waited so I couldn't see them in the window anymore. And we bolted in the house. And I ran in the bedroom and we both smelled disgusting because we were both laying on the grass outside. When we get in, we lock the door so that way we can change our clothes, act like we're going to sleep, and then unlock the door. And my grandma comes down literally 10 minutes later to check on us. Like if you want more stories on me sneaking out.
My